I have officially opened up my Etsy shop.
Boom. So you can get all the goody goods, all the things that Eddie has made, the little group of plush dolls of all of us. She could make a likeness of you for the right amount of money. So we have caught up on all that. Great. So
she can also make your enemies for slightly more money.
yes, for needle pricking.
Needles sold separately.
Yes.
By the way, do you have that house card done for me yet?
Where we like
You never
Unrelated.
You never
Where
came
we-
up and picked up the sack of pubes that I collected.
And my rusty toilet paper.
I do have a Hasgar and I do have a Rusty, so look at mwah, I love you. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See, I can make you guys agree.
I don't think anyone
Wants to see that.
anyone
No one wants to see that.
ships Ruscar, okay? No.
Just so you know,
It's all
Just so you
scrack
know,
with someone else.
Rusty's a power pop.
It's all
Don't
scrack
bring me
and
into
someone
this.
else. Come on, you know it's true.
Askar's a cuddler. Leave him alone.
What I ship is what I ship, and it's all in my journal.
It's either Husky or Rascar. I just
Husky.
I like Husky.
That's a winner.
Don't kink shame.
I love that we can come up with, shipping names. We still don't have a group name.
No, the fact that we can come up with group names for me and Rusty together,
Yeah.
and we still don't have a group name.
last time we saw they had just killed some poor innocent demon orcs that were hanging out inside of a
Wait, did you say poor innocent demon orcs?
yes
Okay, I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
slaughtered
as we
these
started.
poor innocent demon orcs.
They were minding their own business.
We just
Came up.
just hanging out inside of a building in the side of a mountain.
I just opened the door. They're the ones that came out all grumpy. Okay.
Yes. So everybody survived. Huzzah to that.
Well, not the demon orcs, but still.
Everybody of consequence survived. So huzzah. Everybody with a name.
Important.
when is Dad coming home?
The demon orcs were all wearing red shirts.
So that's where we pick it up.
I'm in the lead, just walking as fast as possible, following it.
I will keep up with her.
Oh yeah, I can. Well, I can only do 30 feet. You're probably like, get out of the way. But
I follow behind, just going, seriously. Why does she just keep wanting to run into death? Why?
I look at Rusty and I just kind of shrug my shoulders.
I shrug back.
I mean, we're eye to eye, so
the
us
two
little
short
guys gotta
ones.
stay together.
So does everybody go in?
Say all
Three of
once.
us have gone in.
I'm looking at Echo and Rusty, who have
Yeah.
not proclaimed that they are going in.
Well, neither has Torsten.
Torsten's already following. He's like, oh yeah, definitely. Let's go in. Check this out.
What's the worst that can
We have
happen?
an option.
I mean,
Rusty
y'all-
echoes. What's the worst that can happen?
Echo using Riona's voice says, "What's the worst that can happen?"
Yeah.
No,
Does he use Riona's voice or Rusty's
Echo
Rusty's
using
voice?
Rusty's voice in impersonating Riona.
And we all go in.
Huzzah! We're all gonna die.
All right. Yeah.
If we go
everybody's in.
down, we all go together.
I love going down.
So you.
That's something we have in common.
So you.
Oh, Harry's face.
It's okay, Harry. It's okay.
Harry's like, I think I am going to die now. Thanks.
Swear, I believe I've got the papers. allow me to collect myself.
You know, I wasn't blushing until I saw Harry's face, and then I got really embarrassed, and now my cheeks are red.
So anyway, you walk.
Ready to go into the unknown, Rusty? As I push the door open.
Hey, Echo? Gonna look at these doors and see if, like, everything's okay with them.
I say Echo. Say Echo really loud. See what happens.
Echo just stares at you. You see his feathers bristle a little bit as he eyes you, and he mimics the bellowing, rage-filled scream the ogre did at the beginning of the fight, just directly at you.
Echo? No. Shh.
That's just as effective. That was pretty good. Nice Echo,
Quiet
Echo.
voice. Quiet voice.
Now they have bloodlust.
Damn, boys. Nobody's been here in a very long time.
Okay, I can take a hint. I reach in and I grab out those papers again, the undercommon ones, and I'll look over them. Speed read if anything stands out, but I'm not 100% into it. I'm just speed reading through it.
From what you're able to pick up, because it is kind of a mishmash between Orcish and Undercommon. It's almost like it's giving instructions to two different groups of people or things. Anything Undercommon talks about the Horned One. It talks about the desecration will prove his greatness, stuff like that.
I relay that all to you guys and shove the papers back in. Not much use. They defiled the temple. That's what they were here for.
Torsten, of course, goes pale at the sound of as you're reading the Horned One.
Most demons have horns.
Not all.
Most. That's why I said most, not all. Most.
No, it doesn't go that way. Leave it alone.
It's a pull. Pull.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Someone lift the bar off. I need to go.
Oh, fine. Here. I just walked over and slammed him.
Hey. Before we open that, Riona, take your top off. By which I mean your leather armor.
Okay, I take off my armor. Just like I'm like awkwardly like, okay.
She doesn't question it. Okay, I cast
No.
Mage Armor on Riona.
Okay,
This
well,
will
what's
probably
that do?
more than your leather armor would do. It gives you a +3 to armor class.
But you can't have it if you're wearing armor.
It doesn't stack. So let's see.
Technically speaking, I guess she could wear the armor and it would be a +2, but this seemed more fun.
I'm taking off the
Put
leather
the
armor.
on
So
top of the mage
yeah,
armor.
it puts me to 17 instead of 16.
And it stacks with your wild shapes.
Cool. So +3 armor. So now AC 17. Cool. How long is that?
8 hours.
All right.
As you do this, Echo kind of looks at you and goes in Rusty's voice, "Would you like power?"
Put my armor away into the bag.
Yeah, he was there for that conversation, Rusty.
Someone lift the bar off, please. I'm
I
not very sure.
pick the bar off and just move it. Ladies first.
Give me a strength. All
He was
right.
using a D20 by accident.
So who's
But
going in first?
right here.
I'm in front. I'm going with her.
You got pushed past almost a 250-pound dwarf and a owl bear. Good luck.
I'm just gonna rip the door open and step over you guys. Tiny people.
So you guys, each of you, Scrack and Riona, you grab the handles and you begin opening the doors. The doors, for as old and beat up and everything as they are, dead silent. They don't make a sound, but Scrack, with your nose, the way it works, you smell death coming from below. Just rancid, icky death. And Riona, your fell alarm is going off like crazy.
So what do we see after a door is open?
Just a pathway straight ahead. Looks like it goes into another area, but everything's dark and spooky.
I look at realistic. Without charging in head first, wait 1 second. I call forth another echo.
Roll me a d20.
I'm rolling it now. I got a 10.
Ooh. All right.
As my echo pops out, I have him walk down the aisle or the hallway, and I basically I make my echo of them, so I basically transfer my consciousness into my echo.
What
So
what's the echo?
Oh yeah, I have one thing. Hold on a second. Oh, monk. So, oh no, it's rogue assassin. Sorry. So I transfer I can do it up to 1,000 feet.
Okay.
So I go down 1,000, like 999 feet down the hallway. Just try and keep an eye out for what's down there.
On where you originally came into the antechamber.
Yeah.
So from where everybody is walking in, there's 2 perches with 2 ravens. The ravens don't look right though.
Okay.
The ravens are, if you had to describe it, their wings were completely soaked in blood.
I'll be right back. I forgot I left water on.
This intermission brought to you by the King's Nuts and the Queen's Tarts. Get your mouth filled with the King's Nuts today. Ask Eddie, she loves them.
I do.
Warm, salty, sweet, stick them in your mouth.
Sorry, I didn't want you guys to hear a kettle screaming in the background for 5 minutes. Wings soaked in blood. I'm good. Okay.
Yes, like the feathers. It's just like, but the blood is like really icky, like really
Blood tanker.
thick.
Okay.
Sunk,
Yes.
and these are the seagulls that were nearby.
Mine.
Fine.
You also see 4 hunched over, hooded creatures that have their hands up against the walls, and they're like irradiating some form of magic across the walls. The walls are starting to like undulate and bleed themselves.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's
And in the center there's an altar like a a
Human sacrificing slab of granite.
no
Don't
more
quote the
more
old
of
magic to me,
more
Owlbear.
of more of what would have been a brazier, you know, for you know,
For offerings.
yeah,
Gotcha.
for offerings and stuff like that. What you see in it is just foul meat and maggots and everything covered in like a dark flame that it instead of going blue to yellow to red, the flame actually starts black and then goes out to a blood red. The fire is not exactly a natural fire, as it were.
Okay. All right, I pull my consciousness back and tell everyone what's going on down. How far down was it down the hall?
Guys, about 400 feet down.
Okay. So I tell them it's all kinds of fun, black, bloody stuff going on down the end, about 400 feet down.
Did you see any people that may look like what my father looks like?
Not unless they're ravens covered in gory blood and four hooded figures like look like they might be molesting the walls.
Hooded figures that could possibly be somebody?
Really didn't want to get that close of a look.
Claws for hands, like nasty,
Okay.
gross claws.
So unless Daddy has, claws. Hold on.
Hmm.
Daddy has, claws. Hold on.
Hmm. I'm gonna look at Echo. You're stealthy, right? Yes? You sneaky? If I make you extra sneaky, would me and you sneak up and get a better look and then we come back? We don't need to fight. I don't think they're gonna let me go by myself.
In Riona's voice.
Yes.
Would you guys be okay with that?
I
Just let us
have
go
an
ahead?
idea that may be crazy, but
Mhm.
it could work. So we have quite a bit of rope, right? So
Yeah.
what if we put a rope wrapped around all of your necks, and like just a rope wrapped around your hands? It doesn't have to be tied. Just not tied, Echo. And I deliver you two guys all to be sacrifices, and then we spring a trap.
You're relying on our acting skills.
Mhm.
In Scrack's voice, you hear, no.
In Haskar's voice, you hear, have you lost your damn mind?
I say, let us just stealth ahead a little bit. We'll take a look, and if it still glows and it's very powerful, I'll come back with you. I'll come back with Echo. We'll get you guys, and we'll proceed forward. But if it doesn't keep glowing, that means it's back this way. I gotta follow where it glows. I cast Pass Without a Trace on everybody, but I'm making it look like I'm only casting it on me and him.
All right.
So +10 to your stealths, Echo, and I proceed forward with him.
I follow about 10 feet behind.
Little owlbear.
Yeah, I stay. I'm about 5 feet behind Scrack.
Come on, Torsten, let's go.
Me and my Echo. My Echo.
Torsten is having a hard time keeping his cool. He's
Let us.
visibly
I'm
upset.
trying to scout ahead.
I slapped Torsten. Get it. Stay with it, man. Come on, let's go.
That's why I was telling you guys to stay behind and keep Torsten in line, basically.
Hey, Torsten, look at me. Slow, steady, deep breaths, okay?
Then we can catch them all on fire again as I walk by him.
Whatever foulness has been brought to this place, you can clear after Scrack, nests in their entrails. To, Blow shit up later.
That's the spirit.
Well, he so what did everybody roll for their
17.
Mine was a
37.
total. Mine was a total of 10. A 10 plus 10, so 20.
okay.
3.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
24.
So a 13, a 24.
It
Echo,
just
what'd you
disappears.
And my Echo rolled a 28.
roll? No, what did Echo roll?
37.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, good lord.
Okay, so Torsten was doing what Riona told him to do, just waiting
Stay.
for
Yeah.
them to come back.
I just-
Scrag
Scout
decided
ahead
to
a little.
follow. The Haskar decided to follow after that. So Riona,
Mhm.
you and Echo, you start creeping forward, and you see the two ravens that he was talking about. And Scrag, you're like 10 feet behind.
Mhm.
You see the ravens that he was talking about. Haskar, being sneaky, about another 5 feet behind.
I'm looking for doors. I'm visible. I'm not too worried about what's in there. I'm looking for doors on the walls.
He sees the ravens, and the ravens see him.
With the 13, because they can't pass without trace on everyone.
Right. Did you
Okay.
roll a 13 or a 3?
You
I
rolled
rolled
a
a 3, but it's a plus with a plus 10 for pass without trace.
Yeah.
Right. A 13.
which doesn't do
For crows that are
I'm just saying,
actively on the outlook.
Their perception could be shit. You don't know. Well, you do, but we don't.
So
it.
something
You
you
get
might
noticed.
something you might need to know about crows is they're kind of a predator kind of
Oh, I know.
animal.
I'm well aware of what crows are.
So they see you and they notice you, and they open their beaks, and just like this otherworldly,
How far away are they?
they're from you.
Yeah.
You got about halfway down the corridor. So it goes into a mountain, people.
It's why I wanted to scout ahead quietly and come back, being a good ranger with the freaking rogue.
You forget Haskar doesn't know you're a ranger.
Nobody knows I'm a ranger.
You forget I'll do what I want.
Exactly. I know.
And you forget, literally, you run into trouble, and I'm usually the one that has to come and bail your ass out, so I'm going to follow behind you.
I'm just holding behind the bail Haskar and Scrack out.
I'm gonna move against the wall and hide in shadow to try to stay as hidden as possible as they make that awful noise.
They currently do not see you.
Doesn't matter. I'm moving out of any, like, I'm moving in case something comes out.
Okay.
I know I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna stand in the middle of the hallway. No, I'm like against the wall.
Riona, you find that instead of Echo's hand, you're holding
Mhm.
like a chicken leg, and you scan around and see Echo up by the crows, mimicking the sound. I'm just kidding.
I would throw the chicken leg at you. No.
Yeah, you got about 100 feet away from the crows.
Yeah. I move
Oh.
against the wall though. I'm not stupid enough to stand in the middle. I'm gonna be like,
And since Haskar's 100% sure him stomping down the hallway is what got them noticed, he just stands in the middle of the hall going, right, fuck it, let's do it.
So you from the cry of the crows, you hear some babbling. You don't understand the language unless one of you speaks Abyssal.
Nope.
You hear some babbling, and from the brazier that was in the middle, kind of, you see the flame being blocked out, Haskar, and
Okay.
those who are looking, the flame is blocked out, and another hooded figure is there. and the crows fly to it, and they whisper to him, and you see him make a motion down the hallway with a hand. And I'm going to need everybody to give me a dexterity saving throw.
$13.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to roll the second time. I was checking something.
18.
14.
Natural 20 for 22.
22.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. DC 17 is what we're looking for.
I failed.
So sorry. So